Alright everybody, this is Eternal Blade here and welcome to the start of another tutorial. Today we will be working on a cruise cabin. So just as a quick little introduction here, this is what we are trying to get. So I'm going to do this all from one picture here. I'm not even going to have dimensions, I'm just going to guess. I know king beds are about 80 inches long, so that's going to be sort of everything. We're not going to do the back, but we'll just do the sort of little front part and I don't know, maybe a little bit more, but should be pretty fun. We've got some organic shapes kind of around here. We've got, you know, some curtains. We've got cool tables, reflections. So we should have some pretty good modeling techniques to show off. You know, just brush off the rust and see where we are. So without further ado, let's pop right in. I'm just going to bring this over to my second monitor so I can watch. And for anyone who's watching the stream, I'm streaming this on Twitch TV / Eternal Blade, I'm guessing. There's also a little image on the side there of what I'm doing, sort of down here-ish. So, let's begin. So we're just going to first convert, I don't want to do that. We'll just delete here so we have a fresh scene. I just press Z to go into the standard mode here, and I also switched it to just Alt W will zoom in or out there. So we're going to create a box here on the top, and we're just going to assume these are in inches. So let's just do our bed. So it's going to be 80 inches long, and I believe a king bed is 76 inches wide. Okay, so here's our king bed dimensions, and for the height, I don't actually know. It really depends. You know, looking at the photo, which I've now managed to make go away. Dogs barking wildly in the background. Those are my parents' dogs. We're actually dog sitting for the weekend, so yeah, I have no idea where that picture went. So the good thing is I keep it in my references folder at all times. So here we go. So we're going to assume, just kind of looking at this, that the king bed is probably about this tall. It's maybe 13 inches. That's a pretty good height for a bed. And it's probably, you know, lifted up a little bit on some frame. But again, I just want to get it just so we understand. Now, the bed, as you can see, pressing G, it's taller, or, you know, it's longer than it is wide. So I'm just going to create a sphere here at the head of the bed, just so I always know the orientation of my scene, you know, quickly until I sort of flesh everything out. All right. So next, let's create the little couch. So we're gonna say that couch is probably about 4 feet long. So we're just going to pop it in here. Sorry, that's completely wrong. We need to keep our scene in mind. So here we go. So let's just say, so 36 inches is 3 feet long. And it's a two-person, so we're going to go with 48 inches. And it's going to be about, well, I guess the width is sort of what we want to adjust to 48, and the length we're going to change that to probably looks to be about 24 inches, I'm guessing. And again, we can change all this later on. We're just trying to get the general dimensions right. All right. And also, while we're here, well, we'll do that later. I'm going to eventually set up a camera so we can figure out some of the more important stuff. But so let's now create a cylinder here. This is going to be our table. All right. This is going to be a little taller than the couch, but almost exactly level with the bed. So let's just bring the radius down here a bit, lower it. There we go. And just make a box. You can use the auto grid if you'd like. And just sort of draw a little box in. Okay, there we go. And just, you know, basically center it. And again, these are all just placeholders, so don't worry about, you know, if it's not exactly right or, you know, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Okay, it looks like we've got a nightstand of some sort in the corner, right here. I can't really tell what it is, but for now we'll just use a box placeholder. So we'll just kind of pop it in here, and that's going to be a little bit lower than the bed, just a bit. Probably the sheets are covering up some of it. Also very important, you always want to save your work, so save as, go to your project folder. I keep mine on a separate drive. So active projects, cruise cabin, here we go, cruise cabin 01. Okay, there we go. Next, let's just put in a little desk. So the desk looks to be about probably 2 feet as well. So we'll just use this couch, since the couch we know is already 2 feet wide, and this desk is going to have about a foot of space. So between here and here is going to be about a foot. So figure just half of this, a little over a unit, we're probably good here. And it'll be about equal to the back of the couch. So right here is sort of where the wall is. So we can, it was actually pretty well positioned. Move it there, and it sort of curves until it reaches the bed. So we're just going to convert this to an editable poly. Now I have my Control-Alt-Q converts things to editable poly. You can also right click on something and just press convert to editable poly. Whichever you want to do, just depends. People have their own preferences. Alright, so let's come in here and just Alt-W, and we are going to hinge from edge. So, just pick your hinge, right there, and make our thing about 90 degrees. And we can just do, doesn't really matter, we'll do 8 for now. Okay, there we go. So now we've got our curve going on. And now on this side, it looks like we've got sort of a fridge-like object, or some shelves of some sort. So we'll just put those in, kind of here, and then right above it, we'll just do a little shorter one. Just going to convert it to an editable poly so I can bring it up. This is just so I can differentiate the two, and then we can change the colors here just so we can see. All right, good deal. Now these cruise cabins are going to be about, I would guess, 8 or 9 feet tall. So we're just gonna see here by making a quick box, and so I wonder if this works. 12 times 8. No, we can do it. No, we can't do it. So let's see here. 72 inches, I believe, is, well, that's gonna be 6 feet. That doesn't quite look right. So, actually that probably is about right. 6 feet for that. 6, 7, so these are probably 8 feet. So we need to add 24 inches, so 7, 8, 96 inches. That should be about the height of the cruise cabin. Okay, so we'll just leave this sort of over here as a reference. Now we can, let's see, we'll add a little box here for a TV, looks like, some sort of flat screen TV. Probably a bit too big. Fix that, just shrink it a little bit, because it should be about the same width as these cabinets here. Okay, and we can rotate it a bit. I'm sure it comes out on some sort of extendy arm or something, but that'll do for now. Okay, and then let's just put in, let's see what else we got here. Major items. Let's put in some walls, I guess, now that we're here. So quickest way to do this is probably, let's just build a floor here. Okay, we'll go down with it, and then convert it to an editable poly. Select the top grow, alt click, and that way you select all the edges. We can just extrude those out, you know, as a local normal. And now we've got perfect walls coming out, and it doesn't really matter the thickness so much, but we're going to do at about, oh, let's say 4 inches. This should be good. We could probably do more, but I think 4 inches will be fine. Okay. So now we've got all of our walls. Let's quickly extrude 3 of them. So here we go. And we're basically going to extrude these 96 inches, so we can just type that in. 96, okay. Oops. Took out our walls there. There we go. So now we've got our walls at basically the perfect height. We can delete our little height stick. We don't need it anymore. So you can kind of see, you know, if we line it up, you know, about at the same, well, I guess you can't really tell just yet. Alright, so let's add a few more details in here. So it looks like there are some, I don't know what they are, like mirror objects that sort of go up into the ceiling here. So we're just going to make those heights a little bit bigger. And they sort of merge into the TV. So it's almost like a mirror that is angled, so kind of like that. Sort of strange, honestly, but is what it is. Let's rotate it over here, or move it over, shift drag. There we go. We can make this one sort of right before the curve, right at the curve. Okay, and these are the mirrors that we're talking about here. And then this mirror looks like it sort of extends back a little bit. And we have sort of some circular, it's like medicine cabinets. Let's just take the sides down on this a little bit, and height segments, we don't need any of those. Maybe bring the height up just a bit. The height can be about 3/4 of an inch, seems about right. And it looks like we have 3 of them about evenly spaced, so we're going to kind of do 1, 2, and 3. There we go. We can adjust these as we go. Doesn't much matter. Okay, just keep saving here. You always want to save. And those will be sort of the medicine cabinet things. It looks like we've got a just a little fruit bowl like object, so we'll just make one using the bevel command here. So again, I'm just quickly doing something just to, oops, sorry, just to do it. There we go. So that fruit bowl, maybe it's too big. Oh well, life goes on. There we go, got our fruit bowl. Alright, and let's see. Now it looks like we have got some little, well, basically a carbon copy of this desk, except in the ceiling. So let's just swoop this up, leave it hanging down about 3 inches or so, and I'm just going to make this flush with the ceiling. And this looks like some little light or something, or some little I don't know, just space to break up everything. There's a big mirror. Let's see, so we've got a mirror right in here. Okay, so that'll be our mirror that we've got. And looks like we've got a light sort of strategically positioned here-ish. And we'll actually just do a little free light right in here. just to light up the scene a bit. Okay. We can get rid of the ball now, if necessary. And we'll fix these things as we go. Let's see, so it looks like there's also a little outlet right here. So we'll just put that in there for an outlet, and my guess is there's an outlet on this side as well. Don't know for sure, but I'm guessing. Okay, and then we've got, let's see what we've got. Looks like, well, we'll just do some, looks like there is 4 little padded things coming from here to here. Okay, so just kind of from the start of the bed to the end of this table. And we're going to do 4 width segments, or 3 actually, so you get the 4 pads. And then, just as a quick little thing here, we're going to bevel by, well, actually, what do we want to do here? I don't really want to bevel by individual polygons. I do. So bevel by polygon, there we go. And just do that. Just to give us an idea of the whole little things. And there's also a lip kind of coming around here, but it doesn't much matter for now. That's a smaller detail. And it looks like we've got some, what I'm guessing is a decorative thing that covers electricity or electrical wires running over here. Okay. Get rid of the width segments, don't really need them. And we'll just sink it over here. Okay. And we've got, looks like a little flower vase, just sort of sitting there, maybe smaller than that. That'd be kind of cool to model later on. Alright, we've got what looks like a lamp right here. So we've got a lamp, kind of goes right to about the tip of these headboard things. There's a little doodad on top, and then we'll just use a tube, I guess, for the actual lamp shade. Alright, and we will chop off the back half for now, because we don't need it. Let's see, where is that? Here we go. So we'll just chop off the back half, and kind of put it into place, like that. There we go. And again, these will all be adjusted, but just for now. Okay, so kind of go in here. Make sure you keep saving your work. Alright, let's see. Let's just add some quick pillows here. Just a, I don't know, a box. And then you can do another box for now. Okay. We can actually rotate these just a bit, because pillows sort of sit up a little bit. And then we'll do a couple more boxes like this, your decorative pillows. Sort of lay it down and rotate this like that. There you go. Now we got some decorative pillows on there. Okay, looks like we've got a light switch a little bit below over here, sort of by the table. We've got, well, let's actually just open this up while we're here. So we need, let's just do a connect, and we need 2. Alright, and let's just not slide, we want to pinch these open. Alright, until we sort of slide them to the edge sort of there. Alright, and maybe make them a bit, well, that seems pretty close. That was really close. Okay, we'll do that for now. And then take all the things in the top here and connect. Just give it one segment and we'll slide it sort of up just to about here. Then you can take this and just bridge them. That'll make your hole with a balcony, and then we'll simply take these here and we'll extrude them out probably about, I'd guess 48 inches, probably 4 feet. Okay, for the balcony, and then we can extrude it out 4 more, and this will be basically 4 little, oops, for the fence, or the railings that kind of come off of it, and we'll just sort of extrude these up just a little bit, just so you can get an idea for now. Alright, and we're getting pretty close to having the full setup done. Let's, I guess let's actually just put in a little box here in the middle, just so we know there's something here. Sort of the middle of the sliding door. Actually pretty cool. It looks like there's some sort of like alcove there with lighting. That would be kind of cool. Looks like we've got a picture sort of over the couch area. So right at about level with the door. So more square than anything. So you can just check, how level it is. And it looks a little bit low, so let's raise it up a bit, and probably even a bit small. So let's increase the size just a tad. Okay, then we've got a mirror thing sort of over the bed, covering, or starting, I should say, between here and here, so halfway. So just do your halfway thing, make a big mirror, there we go, and kind of bring it out. Okay, excellent. You can definitely tell we'll have to do some resizing of things, but either way, it'll be a pretty good first pass. What else have we got? Let's quickly go ahead and make the ceiling. So we will, how do I want to do this? Let's select here and go to polygon. Take what we've got already, all of these. Oops. We can just do an extrude by, 4 inches, okay. And then we want to, the best way would be to delete this side and delete this side over here. Take these polygons, extrude them the length of the room. Alright, there we go. And then going into F3 here, and your polygon mode, delete the outer edges of them. Basically what we're doing is getting it to where we can weld them together. So I don't think we successfully did it there. So let's just drag that back and drag this back. So it looks like we still have a polygon there. There we go. Okay, so now we should be able to target weld those. So there to there, and there to there. Let's see if that actually took. Nope, didn't take just yet. So there to there. Perfect. Let's do the same thing sort of over here. Just move one of them out of the way. And go here. Delete the polygon in there. And do some target welding. Alright, there we go. That is good. And you can just grab the edge here. And we can just cap that off, not a problem. Alright, there we go. That is looking good. We have got a, let's see, light sort of over here. Okay. Alright. And let's see, let's just add another free light sort of over here. Alright, there we go, good deal. We have got a box somewhere over here for the sort of air conditioning thing. Little cylinder over here. Alright, so let's see what else we've got to add here. We've got a pretty well populated room right now, and with most of the essentials. So I guess let's just add a, what do I want to add? I guess we can add a camera, target camera here, to our top view, and just sort of place it where we think it's going to exist. Okay, press C, and we'll just sort of try to get our view to look similar, and we can go here into bounding box. Sorry, not bounding box. I don't know why I did that. We want to go into show safe frames. There we go. So now we're getting the actual size here. We'll just change our width. Let's just say 1920 by 1080. That'll give us sort of a widescreen view, and we're just going to try to match it up, to the picture, and see if we can't get something almost identical. So we can see the top. Alright. And maybe you have to back the camera up a bit. Or adjust these. Here we go. Alright, so we're getting really close here. I think our camera angle needs to go up maybe a tad, and the thing down just a bit. Okay. Just trying to adjust the angle to find the perfect thing, and I think this is it right here. Don't think we're gonna get much better than this, so just bring it down a bit more. The problem is that, like, the bed, maybe our bed's not long enough, or what? Because in the picture, I mean, we're not going to be able to match it exactly, but we should be able to get pretty close. I think we're too high here. We need to, need to see more of the bed. We just want the camera there. Because the bed's taking up a lot of the frame in the photo. Okay. Looks like this should be sort of over here by the balcony area. Okay, that's really close. Could be we just need a wider angle lens. I'm gonna say that's pretty close right there. It's not gonna get much better. So I'll call it done for the initial setup of the room. We've got pretty much every major piece covered here, and now it's just a matter of fleshing it out, modeling it, and adjusting things as we go. So I will see you guys in part 2. Thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and good luck on your modeling.